both President Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Bawumia, the New Patriotic Party's presidential candidate for the 2024 general elections, condemned the use of sole sourcing in government procurement. They labeled it as corrupt and vowed never to use it. Ghanaians still recall President Akufo-Addo's now infamous and dishonest declaration on 23rd August 2016 that, quote, the era of sole sourcing will come to an end, unquote, under his presidency. Alhaji Bawumia on his part accused President Mahamadu and the NDC of overpricing contracts using sole sourcing. In fact, Alhaji Bawumia had this to say on his Twitter handle on 8th of September 2016, quote, overpricing of contracts through the use of sole sourcing is very typical of this John Mahama NDC government. Upon coming into office in 2017, ladies and gentlemen, this same Alhaji Bawumia was reported by online news portal Ghana Web to have said that his government, quote, will abort rampant sole sourcing, unquote. Also on the 29th of May 2017, Alhaji Bawumia was again cited by starfm.com GH to have admonished appointees of his government not to abuse sole sourcing. Subsequently, on 31st December 2018, while touting so-called 40 fulfilled promises of his government, Alhaji Bawumia had this to say, quote, we promised to move away from a predominance of sole sourcing to tendering in procurement, and we have delivered, unquote. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to give you, as we often do during these moments of truth encounters, evidence to buttress all these statements I have made so that you know what exactly candidate Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Bawumia said about sole sourcing while in opposition. They were terribly wrong when they suggested that sole sourcing simplicity means corruption. We disagree with that position because it is not borne out by the law. The truth of the matter, ladies and gentlemen, is that the law allows for sole sourcing, but it only allows for sole sourcing in government procurement as an exception and not the general rule. John Mahama, NDC government. So to Bawumia, anytime you hear of sole sourcing, it means a contract has been overpriced. Then, on the 3rd of February 2017, this is when they had been elected already. This is what he had to say. We will abort rampant sole sourcing, Bawumia. And the details are in the story. You will even recall that this government set up a whole ministry for procurement because they said they wanted to put an end to sole sourcing. That was a ministry headed by Adwa Safo, who abandoned her post for close to 2 years. I'm sure you recall. Next. This is Dr. Bawumia on 29 May 2017 telling appointees, NPP appointees, that, quote, don't abuse sole sourcing. Bawumia to appointees. Next. There are more. Yes, and if you look at this City Newsroom story, which is dated 31st December 2018, the headline is Bawumia touts MPP's 40 fulfilled promises. Now let's go to the next slide. You will see what it says. So as part of the 40 promises, which Bawumia claimed at the time in 2018 that they had fulfilled, this was part of the 40. We promised to move away from a predominance of sole sourcing to tendering in procurement, and we have delivered. That is the evidence for you. Next. This is Akufo-Addo in opposition, August 23rd, 2016. He did not even produce a reduction in the rate of sole sourcing. He was categorical. And you can see that for yourself. The era of sole sourcing will come to an end. So these are the promises they gave on the basis of which the Ghanaian people